cups. Hey, 2 junior world championships. You can't stop.
Here we go. The game is underway. Barahowski will drive it into the Toronto zone. Tipped by the Marlboros. They don't get it out the first time. Then they just bat it out at center. Weaver will drive it right back in again. And back to pick it up, Jeff Circa. Circa spun around in the corner. The puck pops loose. The Marlies will chop it up on the right side. And it comes out to center. On the right wing, it's Mike Jackson. And at the 24-second mark, we have the game's first penalty. Looks like Mark Major is going to get the gate for hauling down Mike Jackson.
Mark Major will get tripping and pretty early.
Well, there you see the stats on Major. Couple of penalty minutes there before. It's not like
we're going to get a look at it right here. He's coming back. He's trying to catch him and get him right there, and he doesn't get the puck, knocks his feet, and get it. Jimmy Lever, I mean, he's right there to call it and doesn't really like to call too many things unless it's obvious, and that certainly was 2 minutes for tripping, and right away we're going to see that Marley power play. Mark Major, picked by Pittsburgh. I don't know, he's at 6'4", 222, so when you bring him down, you need a crane.
222 is also the penalty minutes he had before he picked up 2 more.
Yes.
So the Marlies will work with the man advantage. We're early in the opening period at the Gardens. Behind the Kingston net, the puck is cleared. Sameta can't keep it in. It comes back on the point to Davidson. Back to Sameta. He'll flip it into the corner. They're trying to get somebody in front. Marlies still have it. Jackson holds on to it. Now it's intercepted, and back the other way comes Bodnerchuk. Bodnerchuk over the line takes a shot that was deflected off Davidson, and Collinson will roll it up on the right side, and Jackson can't pick it up. Back in over the line offside. And we have 1 minute and 28 seconds left in the penalty to Mark Major.
Well, I mean, we're going to see some firepower when you start talking about Sameta and these guys when they come out. It's one way you can intimidate a team.
Score a lot of goals.
Yes, especially through your power play.
There you see Mr. Mavity.
Well, do you think he's fresh off a big win last night to keep himself alive? He'll have this team ready today.
Puck bouncing around at the Toronto line, intersected. Here's Doucette, takes the shot. He went short side and snapped it just wide as the Marlies turn it over inside their own blue line. Back the other way comes Sameta. Sameta turns, looks for some help, feeds it back on the other side for Davidson. Collinson in the corner, back of the net, rolls it around, and Jackson will pick it up. Jackson turns, gets around a check, throws it back to Davidson. Davidson over on the other side. It comes back for Davidson at the left point. The Raiders doing a good job of boxing it up, and will roll around on the other side for Nelson. Nelson still has possession, moves into the hash mark, goes in, throws it over, and Davidson fired it wide. Comes back on the other side for Collinson. Collinson gets it in for Nelson. Nelson rubbed out of the play by Kavanaugh. It goes back the other side. Davidson threw it across, no contact. Doucette chasing it down, doesn't get it out. He and Nelson collide, and there's a stoppage in play with 31 seconds left in the minor penalty of the Raiders. Well, and 1 minute and 53 seconds gone in the opening period.
Davidson had a chance right there. They moved the puck and threw it over there from Nelson and had some open net, but you got to hit it first.
There you see Terry Martin.
Oh, yeah, you look it up at that clock saying we got 31 seconds left, and I'd like to get one right away and feel better about it.
Well, of course, we were here last week. They fell behind 2-0. Didn't mean a thing. And you have to know that a team like the Kingston Raiders doesn't want to get too far behind, although this has been the script for them.
Yes, and I'll tell you, the last time Kingston was in here, which was another big game, they've had them all for the last 2 months. They won 2-1. They can play. As a matter of fact, Matt was telling me before the game, last month and a half, the games they've lost have only been by 1 goal or open net goal.
Well, they might be the best last place club in the league's history. I mean, they're in every game.
Every game.
Puck bouncing around at center, controlled by the Raiders. Barahowski has it. The penalty to Major is over, and the Raiders get rid of it down the ice. David Schill will set it up for Jeff Circa. Circa rolls it around on the right side. Marlies will try to carry it out, turn it over inside their own line, and dump right back in again by the Raiders. Circa being chased by Brad Gratton. Circa comes out the other way with it. At his own line at center. Circa spun it across to Gavaderis, and the play is offside. 17:07 to play first period. We're still looking for our first goal.